Calls are growing for the Tasmanian government to introduce industrial manslaughter laws. Workers and unions are demanding change, but specific legislation is yet to be enforced.
It was a normal day for Guy Hudson before he was told his son would not be coming home from work. 16-year-old Matthew Hudson was operating a forklift with no prior experience when he was killed. And nearly 20 years later, his still grieving father says nothing has changed to protect workers' safety.
By not looking at this and not talking about it, are predominantly devaluing human life. These people have broken a law, committed a criminal act, which is shown through the investigation, and then the courts give them a little piddly fine, and there's nothing for the families, no justice.
Unions have been campaigning for updated laws for more than a decade, claiming Tasmania is falling behind and workers are paying the price.
It is not okay that Tasmanian workers have less safety protections than workers on the mainland. Often when I've spoken to families whose sons, daughters didn't come home from work, they talk about never feeling any justice. I can't even imagine the pain that a family feels when someone doesn't come home from work. I hope I never have to experience it. I hope no one has to experience that.
The government has moved quickly to defend its manslaughter legislation. Elise Archer says Tasmania already has a manslaughter offence provided for in the Criminal Code Act, determined by the courts on a case-by-case basis. This offence can be charged in cases involving industrial deaths. The Commonwealth, through Safe Work Australia, intends to consult on an industrial manslaughter offence. Tasmania will participate in this process. More and more businesses are calling for employers to be held accountable.
And not every boss out there is a good boss. We do have some that are more interested in profit than workers' safety. It's a concern, yes, a concern out there that Tasmania's being left behind. No one deserves to die at work. It's not worth it.
The Attorney-General says it's the government's intention to conduct a full review before adopting any amendments to Tasmanian law. Lauren Evans, Sky News, Hobart.